Like, subscribe, and check out my Patreon. Hey, it's me, a femboy. Oh my goodness. And no, I'm not like any other femboy today. No. I am a British femboy. She doesn't know that, of course. So, why have I called you here? Because you need to learn the ways of the United Kingdom. You need to learn how to be British. And the first thing about being British is to make a cup of tea, of course. What? You don't know how to make a cup of tea? Well, you got a long way to go to being British. You need to learn how to make those most fine, refined British tea there is. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to teach you on how to make the most delicious tea. Most delicious British tea you can possibly imagine. Don't worry, bro. Everything will be okay. Just follow my instructions carefully, okay? The first thing you want to do is get yourself some tea bags. Tea bags are the most essential part of making a cup of tea. You can find some in your local stores, but if you want a British one, go for a British brand, or you're gonna need to come to the UK if they don't have any British brand tea bags there. First, pick a tea bag that just fits right for you. Remember, picking the tea bag depends on the flavour of the tea, basically. So try and pick one that's just for you. Now you've brought your British tea bag thingy, and no, not tea bag like in video games, a tea bag, a nice tea bag. You've got your tea bag and you're ready to make some tea. First thing first is you need a cup, or personally any kind of cup or holder thing. Personally, I'd get a mug of tea mug, make sure to buy one from your local store. You'll need one of those as well. In fact, I'll list all the ingredients just so you had. Water, and for optional, you'll need some milk and sugar. Now, the first thing, this is my kind of preference, but you can do it anyway. There's obviously loads of stuff you can add to tea as well. Like, you got green tea and all that kind of jazz. It's really weird. But personally, we learn how to make the traditional tea, the British tea, the original tea. So what you want to do is get your cup and fill it up with water, preferably cold water. Next, you'll need something to heat up the water. Preferably a stove would be good enough. First, turn on your stove and let it heat. You'll know when it's ready because your kettle will start whistling. It'll go like really loudly. Start whistling really loudly. That's when you're ready to turn the stove off. The next part of the job is you need your cup. Get your cup and your tea bag. Put the tea bag inside of the cup. Next, grab your kettle and open it. Then pour it in until it's just right for you. Or you can pour all the way to the top. This depends if you have enough water or not. And after that, bam, it's at the top. Now, preferably, you could go now, but the best option is to wait for it to brew, possibly 5 minutes or so. So just wait for a bit, do something, I don't know, play a video game. Go, do your dailies in that gacha game you play, bozo. After that, 5 minutes have passed, and now you can ready to get a good flavor. Make sure to then stir the tea. Stir the tea bag. Yes. You need to stir it for the goodest recipe out there. Make sure to jab the tea bag on the side. Make sure you want to get all that juicy stuff out of the tea bag. It'll help with the taste. Once you've done that, take the tea bag out of the cup and throw it somewhere, possibly in the garbage if you can. The next thing is completely up to you. Now, drink the tea without any milk or sugar, but it'll probably be very bitter. So, I personally like to add just a bit of milk to my tea until it goes a bit brown. Don't go too overboard with it, because if you put a lot, the tea will start turning a bit white, and that's when it'll just taste more like milk than anything. So you just want to get the right amount of milk in there. Next is for sugar. Now, you completely skip this part. The tea will still taste a bit bitter without sugar, but it'll taste a bit nicer, However, it's completely up to you if you want to add sugar. No sugar will make it bitter. Maybe you want what? Personally, my dear guy, I like to do 1.5 teaspoons. So that's basically just some sugar, but not all the way on the teaspoon. And I put it in. However, you could go for 1, it'll taste a bit more sweeter, or you could go for 2, which tastes really sweet, or 3, which is disgusting. I personally don't like too much sugar in my tea. I think it kind of makes it kind of gross, So, here we are. We're going to put 1 sugar in. And now we stir. Stir to get all that milk stirred correctly and that sugar stirred correctly. And bada bing, bada boom, done. That's it. You have done it. You have made your own tea. Well done. Now it's time to drink. So good. Personally, I love making tea. It is very fun. It tastes very good as well. And well done, you've made your own British tea. There are also many other teas you can try. Like I said, green tea. Or if you're feeling a little bit more risky, why not something even more extreme than green tea? I don't know. Why is there even green tea? That probably tastes horrible. I've never had green tea, by the way. Sorry for all the green tea people out there, you know. But it's just my personal preference, you know. Well, did you learn a lot from this experience? I bet you did. But you can also add lots of other things to your tea. Personally, there's also such a thing as tea and biscuits. Some people like to have biscuits with their tea. Or like a jammy dodger, you probably never even heard of that thing. It's like a UK biscuit. You can dip it into your tea if you want. Personally, I wouldn't. It might ruin the tea. You personally dip it in and it'll make it all soggy and weird. Why not just eat the biscuit with the tea? Some foods and flavors can enhance the tea while you're eating. So make sure to find something that good for you, a good meal. For example, if you have something spicy, maybe like a pizza, something with more flaming hotness to it, the tea will taste a bit funny. It depends. So yeah, eating stuff can actually either enhance the tea or make it taste worse. So just be careful. I'm not exactly a tea expert, but I'm British, so you should take everything I say with face value, okay? The next adjective, of course, is to make a meal, maybe. Now, we can have crumpets, if you want. You can make crumpet, put any spread you want on it, It's not no one blaming you what kind of spread you put on your crumpets. If you want, you could have toast as well, like a traditional British breakfast. Eggs, maybe. Bacon. Anything you want is completely fine for your meal. And now, you have done it. Basically, you have done it. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I suppose there might be more I could teach you, but I don't know if it's really necessary. What about vibes? Maybe vibes could be true. If you eat to drink your tea outside on a nice hot day, it might taste different. If you are really cold, it might taste warmer. It might warm you up. So depending on the vibe and the weather, the mood, tea might taste different. What's the best time? I'd say in winter. Honestly, when you're feeling cold, you just need to make yourself a nice hot cup of tea and drink it. I'd also say this is very risky, but drinking your tea or as soon as you make it, it tastes very nice, but it's very dangerous. It is very hot, so do that with extreme caution. Personally, I'd wait for it to cool down, but tea, when it's hot, is really nice. You don't want to drink cold tea, do you? It would be not pleasant, and trust me, cold tea is disgusting. You don't want cold tea. You want your tea to be nice and warm, okay? And, well, would you look at that? That's it. I have nothing left to teach you now. Go on and make your own tea any way you want. That's the best thing about tea. It's the freedom of expression. You can even, get some ice in or something, draw a little funny face in it, I guess. It's all up to you. But that's more of a latte or something, or coffee. I don't know any of those, though. I don't make coffee or lattes and all that. I'm just a tea guy, a tea guy. So, go on, get out there, make your tea. Make the best tea you've ever made in your entire life. Go on, you want it. Go. Some people even add leaves to their tea. I don't see the point. Why would you add a leaf to your tea? People are strange, aren't they? But if you mostly do what I said, I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, bro? Okay, bro. Go, make me proud. Make this British Femboy proud. And make a cup of tea. You should do it. You should totally do it. I just know. I just know you'll make the best tea. I trust in you.